I literally just looked at the word economist and said economicist.
I'm an economicist.
Economists. Is that how you say it? Economist? Like, I've said it so many times.
Economist.
And I've forgotten how to say it. Smart people are predicting an overall GDP growth of 2.3%. Trust them. Economists. I think I'm ready. My internet's not working. She's gonna be in like 5 minutes and my internet's not working. Dude, I'm not gonna be 100%. Yo, did you finish that chart for the thing that we were about to do in like 5 minutes?
What chart? For
The chart that I told you to do.
For Turkey?
For Turkey, we're doing UAE and Qatar.
Uh-oh.
We're trying to sell this person UAE and Qatar, not Turkey.
Stand by to stand by.
I can't get it. My internet's not working. Refresh. Refresh. No. Dude, we should just call and cancel. What time should this come? Oh, it's in a minute.
Oh, here she comes.
Ms. Dinsmore, thank you for coming. I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Lake Williams. We're going to talk to you about United Arab Emirates and Qatar.
Please take a seat.
So why should I bring my money to the UAE and Qatar as opposed to another country like Turkey?
Well, Ms. Dinsmore, with the exception of Dubai, the UAE and countries in the region are all reliant on oil and oil reserves. However, it is still the most diversified economy in the region, and we're striving to diversify it even further. Leaders, we're aware that a solely oil-based economy cannot last forever, and with that, we're opening our business to foreign trade and foreign business. The UAE is a world leader in alternative energy research because that's important. Oil is going to run out eventually. Abu Dhabi and Dubai also boast a huge increase in tourism, with 2014 being a record year in visitors.
Now, Qatar is a small country located on the Arabian Peninsula, situated between Saudi Arabia and the Persian Gulf, and despite a coup in 1995, politically it's very stable. Now, it has the highest per capita GDP in the world at $132,100 in 2015. The GDP in 2015 was $185.4 billion, which is very impressive. Now, it mostly came from industrial and service sectors, which accounted for 55.7 and 44.1%. Now, they specialize in liquefied natural gas, crude oil production, various building materials such as cement and steel bars, as well as ship repair. It also has the world's second lowest unemployment rate at 0.4%. Exports are sold mainly to South Korea and Japan and are stable at 18.3% and 18.2% each. Now, 13.7% of imports are from the U.S., which is the largest import for UAE. This is Qatar, isn't it?
Yes. Just continue. Qatar Real.
The Qatar Real is relatively stable at 3.64 Reals per US dollar at 2015, which is the same as it has been the previous 5 years. The inflation rate in 2015 was 1.7%.
I am intrigued about both these countries, the Qatar and the United Arab Emirates. Tell me more about the prospects.
Fuck it. Okay, alright. Now, Ms. Dinsmore, according to Oxford Economics Country Forecast for the UAE, The future calls for moderate sustained growth for the Middle Eastern country. Economists are predicting an overall GDP growth of 2.3%, which is very impressive. Oil and gas prices, the major industry of the UAE's economy, are expected to rise 1% by the end of 2016. While the limited production capacity caused a drop from 5% growth in 2015, economists believe that the industry will continue to rise in the future due to unlikely changes in OPEC's current selling strategy. Now, the low oil prices from the past few months have caused a slow in government spending, resulting in a gradual rise in interest rates in an effort to pay off the country's largest budget deficit with additional taxes on tobacco, alcohol, and soft drinks.
The housing market is experiencing a 2.7% decrease from 2015 prices. The country has been flooded with an oversupply of houses. Consumers are having difficulties obtaining mortgages due to lack of credit. However, compared to the 10% decline in the beginning of 2016, the current market conditions indicate that the housing market is bottoming out and is set on track to rise again. Although the economy has been rocky, the UAE looks forward to a bright future through ambitious economic goals like alternative fuels and unprecedented foreign trade. Qatar has been enjoying sustained growth in the past decade and is projected to keep on doing that. It is one of the fastest growing economies in the world and is by far the richest country in terms of GDP per capita. Its GDP and exports have doubled from heavy investment and diversification plans. Citizens enjoy the most advanced and extensive welfare and free education programs in the Gulf. Due to its high standard of living, Qatar is one of the most politically stable countries in the region. We're projecting a 3.1% growth in 2016. A slight decrease from 2015, but experts say that increase will remain above 3%.
Now, why, you may ask? The Barzan gas project is expected to boost production. The offshore drilling project with ExxonMobil is finishing construction this year. Qatar is also expecting growth in the non-hydrocarbon sectors. The 2022 World Cup, National Vision 2030, and expanding population will increase domestic demand. Qatar has been diversifying its economy and building infrastructure in preparation for the World Cup. A new railway, airport, seaport, and major roads are under construction for the national event. The National Vision, created in 2008, aims to support Qatar through sustainable growth focusing on 4 pillars: economic, social, human, and environmental growth.
Go to that famous city, the one you always see in the movies. And when you're there, ask Nobu to fix you something nice. Well done, chef.
Thank you.
Hop on another plane and go someplace else. Rested? Then go play in the sand. And sing along with 90,000 fans. Go ahead and ask for his autograph. His too. Go to the city of love. And just try to resist that accent. Lay over in Doha, pick up something nice at Harrods. Then go east, far east, and take care of business. Then see for yourself if these are the best dumplings in the world. Looks like they are. Or maybe you just want to go someplace that doesn't feel like any place else. Then you should really go here. So, where do you want to go?
Okay, you have me hooked. So how do I invest in these two countries?
Yeah.
Now hold on, Ms. Dinsmore. Don't get ahead of yourself. There is a possibility of the Middle Eastern giant losing its World Cup bid due to allegations of bribery, corruption, and worker mistreatment. However, it's very unlikely that Qatar will lose its bid with so much construction already underway. It's also important to recognize that lower oil prices and rising inflation from real estate will continue to linger in the shadows of Qatar's growth. You must understand that this investment is not without risk.
We really appreciate, Ms. Dinsmore, that you came to us for investment opportunities and advice.
We believe in Qatar and the UAE, or else we wouldn't have come to you with this investment opportunity.
That's why we're going to tell you to wait a few months and keep an eye on the economy and GDP. If it follows along with our predictions, you should buy in before everyone recognizes the growth and before it gets too expensive.
Thank you for your time. I'll look at my options and keep in touch.
Thank you for coming in, Ms. Dinsmore. We look forward to hearing from you.